Breaking: Rivers State electorate drag Tinubu Senate President orders to court over illegal state of emergency rule. You dey drag president to court? Which court? Na dem get the court na, una dey waste una time. You people cannot win this battle. The electorate in Rivers State have dragged President Bola Tinubu to court over the removal of the elected governor of Rivers State, Siminalayi Fubara, the deputy governor, and the entire members of the State House of Assembly. In the suit, marked FAC/CS/550/2025, filed at the Several High Court in Abuja on March 20, 2025, the President of the Senate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, the National Assembly of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and the Attorney General of the Federation are listed as the second to the fifth defendants. The suit was filed on behalf of the electorate by a lawyer, Daniel Wariboko, the sole plaintiff. He is suing for himself and other registered voters in Rivers State. In the suit, which commenced through an originating summons, he wants the court to determine whether under Section 305 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999 as amended, a dispute between a governor and a State House of Assembly is grounds for declaring a state of emergency. Well, under the section, before the president did that, he was supposed to take permission from NAS. He didn't take it, but after that, the NAS has given the go-ahead that, it was okay for him to suspend the governor and declare a state of emergency. So now, I don't know if going to court is going to solve anything, really. I don't know. The court, they said Daniel Wariboko Esquire, plaintiff, suing for himself and other registered voters in Rivers State, and the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the President of the Senate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, the National Assembly of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the Attorney General of the Federation. Originating summons. Lest the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria of the Aso Rock Villa, 3 Arms Zone, Abuja, and the President of the Senate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and the Speaker of the Federal House of Representatives, and the National Assembly of the National Assembly Complex, 3 Arms Zone, Abuja, and the Attorney General of the Federation of the Federal Ministry of Justice, Maitama, Abuja, within 30 days after the service of this summons on them, inclusive of the day of such service, cause an appearance to be entered for them to this summons, which is issued on the application of Daniel Wariboko Esquire of suit 000121 EGSL Mojanotu House, Maitama, Abuja, who seek the determination of the following questions. 1. Whether by the provisions of Section 305 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 as amended, a dispute between a governor and a State House of Assembly is a ground for a declaration of the state of emergency. 2. Whether by the provision of Section 305 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the first defendant has the power to suspend the democratically elected executive and legislative arm of the government of a state of the Federation. Other reliefs the plaintiff sought for determination of the court are whether by the provision of Section 305 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the first defendant has the power to suspend democratically elected executive and legislative arm of government and a state of federation. Whether the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria can nominate or appoint a sole administrator to run the affairs of a state in Nigeria where there is an elected governor, deputy governor, and members of the House of Assembly. Whether the proclamation by the first defendant of a state of emergency in Rivers State on the 18th of March 2025 is not unconstitutional, null and void. Whether the proclamation by the first defendant of a state of emergency and suspension of the democratically elected executive and legislative arm of government of Rivers State is not a violation of the rights of the citizens of Rivers State to participate in the governance of their state contained in Article 13 of the African Charter on Human and People's Rights Ratification and Enforcement Acts. Whether the second, third, and fourth respondents have the powers to ratify the suspension of the executive and the legislative arm of government in Rivers State proclaimed by the first defendant on the 18th of March 2025. In the event that the answer to the 6 formulated questions are in the affirmative, The plaintiff wants the court to declare that the proclamation by the President of the State of Emergency in Rivers State on the 18th day of March 2025 is unconstitutional and null and void. I don't know if the courts in Abuja that you went to meet, they are not controlled by Wike and the president. The plaintiff also sought, among others, the declaration that the suspension of the governor, deputy governor, and legislators of the Rivers State on the 18th of March 2025 by the first defendant is unconstitutional, null and void. The declaration that the suspension by the first defendant of the democratically elected arm of government of Rivers State is a breach of Article 13 of the African Charter on Human and People's Rights Ratification and Enforcement Act and Section 5B of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 as amended. A declaration that the nomination and appointment of a sole administrator for Rivers State by the first defendant is unconstitutional, null and void. So I don't want to say probably this person is wasting his or her time, because we know how this thing goes. You carry president go court, can you win? Who are the ones in charge of the courts? You carry Wike go court, who they control the courts? They are the ones. And so really, I don't know if all of this is going to work. I don't know if it's going to work. An injunction restraining the second, third, and fourth defendants from ratifying the proclamation of the first defendant made on the 18th day of March 2025, suspending executive and legislative arm of government in Rivers State. An order of this Honorable Court restoring democracy in Rivers State and reinstating the executive and legislative arm of government of Rivers State sworn in on the 29th of May 2023 and the 10th day of June 2023 respectively. An order of the perpetual injunction restraining the first defendant and his successor entitled from suspending democratically elected governors or legislators of Rivers State or any other state of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. The suit filed through Wari Boko's lawyer Fidel Bassi Esquire of Trans-African Legal Practices dated March 19, 2025. In the 29-paragraph affidavit in support of the suit, Wari Boko maintains that it is in the interest of justice for the court to rule in his favor. There is no justice in this country. There is no justice. Emphasizing the need for court intervention to restore democracy in Rivers State. And we know that in cases like this, you're supposed to go to court and fight for your rights, you get. But already our country is already there is no court in this country. There is no law in this country. This case is not going to be won except God decides to intervene. Except God decides to intervene, because I don't know which court. This court. I don't know, Sha. Anything can happen. My listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.